All-Star Weekend 2008 is upon us in the 40-year sim. I am Nutty Sports Gamer. Let's check out the All-Star participants. Then it's a three-point contest, a slam dunk contest, etc. All-Star game as well. Gilbert Arenas, this will be his third time making the All-Star game. Then we got Allen Iverson making his seventh. He also is a two-time champion, which is pretty damn cool to see that. Kevin Garnett becoming one of the most decorated players in this sim with 11 All-Stars. Hasn't won a championship yet, though. Maybe he will with Boston. Tim Duncan with 8 All-Star appearances. Chris Webber with 9. Right? 9? Yeah, 9. And then we got, after Chris Webber, we got Stephon Marbury, also with his 9th appearance. Steve Nash with 7. Dirk with 7. Grant Hill with 6. And Amari Stoudemire with 1. Congratulations to him. Paul Pierce 4 or 5, and Penny Hardaway with like 10. I went too fast at the end there, but we're also going to bring in Ray Allen because I always feel like every year he seems to be snubbed, and Ray Allen is a Hall of Famer. Come on, I want to make sure that he definitely makes the Hall of Fame when it's all said and done. So he is at what? He's at 4. You see what I mean? Like that's too few. Too few for Ray Allen, especially at this point in his career. So I want to make sure he gets enough. Trace McGrady, you got Kobe Bryant, you got Shaq with his 15th appearance, you got Carmelo with 3, LeBron with 4, Dwayne Wayne with 3, Vince Carter with 7, Antonio McDyess with 4, Abdur Rahim with 5, Pau Gasol with 2, Elton Brand with his 3rd, Jason Kidd with his 12th, and yeah, Trace McGrady with his 8th, by the way. So that's it. That's the All-Star teams. Replace anybody else? Do I insert anybody else into this? Chris Paul, maybe? Do I put Chris Paul in? I mean, he's still pretty young. He'll have his time. He'll have his time. Although, on social media, they're all complaining that he was snubbed. So maybe I should put him in. Is that what I do? What do I end up doing? Do I do anything? I don't know. Darren Williams, he's in the East, so he wouldn't be replacing the West. Devin Harris, no. No, he's not an All-Star. Chris Paul, do I do it? I don't think I do it. I don't think I end up doing it, but I will. If he's like in his 5th year and he still hasn't made it, then yeah, then we'll have to get him in there. Let's check out some of this Rising Stars game. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Rising Stars before we do the three-point contest, slam dunk contest. Got Mike Conley, Randy Foye, Rudy Gay, Hilton Armstrong, Bargnani, Rajon Rondo, Al Horford, JJ Redick, Joakim Noah on one side. Then on the other side, you got Travis Diener. Interesting. Okay. Brendan Roy, Charlie Villanueva, Lamont Reed, Marc Gasol, Kyle Lowry, Kevin Durant. Definitely got to put Durant in there. There you go. Yeah, Greg Oden, LaMarcus Aldridge, and David Lee. Those are the Rising Stars. And yeah, I'm going to put some of the more interesting names in the lineup. So let's get to it, right? Rudy Gay making a shot for the rookie team, I think. Yeah, because the rookie team would be in all white, and the sophomore team would be not in white. So, Kevin Durant with a corner 3, no. Marc Gasol with the putback. Yeah, you know, it's good to see some of these young players. You know, we don't often get to see them shine on their respective teams, so here we get to get a better look at them as we see a nice layup there by Rudy Gay. The Sixers have not been worth watching since opening weekend, so it's nice to see some Rudy Gay in the mix. Here's Kyle Lowry to Brandon Roy, who sinks the 3. Why are the sophomores losing? The sophomore team, because they have a pretty good cast of characters here. Brandon Roy making another 3. I mean, Rudy Gay's beating these guys. Mike Conley, who is great. I love Mike Conley, but still, like, come on, Brandon Roy, Kyle Lowry, Marc Gasol. These guys can't be losing. Brandon Roy, let's see what he could do here. He will make this basket, and the sophomores will be down by 8. Now down by 6. Let's see if they can mount a comeback here. Travis Diener. Passing it to Brandon Roy for the jump shot. So all of a sudden it's a 4-point game. Rudy Gay, let's see how he responds. He will pull up for the jumper and sink it. So Rudy Gay is kind of nice. It's unfortunate the Sixers are not nice, not worth watching. Brendan Roy, though, does get a layup. We know he's good. We've seen a few Bobcats games. Rudy Gay fires back with a basket, keeping the rookies up by 6. I've explained this several times, but the rookies have a mix of sophomores and rookies, as does the other teams. So they're not really rookies. The other team is not really sophomores, but I stopped caring. LaMarcus Aldridge with the jumper, 92-88. So when I say rookies, I mean it in quotes. The quote-unquote rookies are up by 4. Gasol with the rebound. Brandon Roy and the quote-unquote sophomores. Diener with the basket. I should have looked up that guy's last name because Diener doesn't sound right. Brandon Roy, 22 seconds left. Let's see what he decides to do here. Lately, 2K hasn't been too great about the final shot. Let's see if that changes here. Let's see. Pass. Pass. No pass. Diener? No. Yeah. I mean, a missed 3 happens, but it's been a while since we've seen a good, like, game-tying or game-winning shot with a second left or a buzzer beater. I haven't really seen much of that lately. It's happened in the past in the sim, but we just don't see it that often. And, like, it happens, you know. It shouldn't be a once every couple of years type situation, you know. So it'd be nice to have better end-of-game situations in 2K with the CPU. There's Brandon Roy, though. Pretty cool. Jameer Nelson, Steve Nash, Paul Pierce, Gilbert Arenas, Richard Jefferson, and Manu Ginobili. They are in the three-point shootout. That is what we're moving on to. So let's get to it. Let's get on this thing. Pretty interesting group. Steve Nash. Did Jameer Nelson win it last year? I feel like he did. Actually, I could check my 40-year sim document. I updated it recently with that information. Let's see if I can find it before the shootout starts. But I think Jameer Nelson did win it last year. So he might be able to... We'll see if he can defend his crown, but there's some other good candidates here. Richard Jefferson, great shooter. Steve Nash. Gilbert Arenas, he can shoot with the best of them. Paul Pierce. So let's check this out. First up to bat is Jameer Nelson, number 14 of the Supersonics. The last year that Seattle has a basketball team, at least for the in the near future. Here's Jameer Nelson making 3 of 5. Now here he is at the first wing rack. 4 points so far. What am I doing? Okay, never mind. I think I was just double checking that I was recording. He has 7 now. Do zone shot is a miss. Now here he is at the top of the key. And yes, Jameer Nelson did win it last year. Joe Johnson won it the year before that. So that's where we're at with that. Meanwhile, Jameer Nelson misses that do zone shot. And here he is with his money ball rack. And not doing too great so far. For someone who won this thing, he's not following up with anything memorable. 12 so far for Nelson. This is definitely a beatable score. 13, 14. Maybe he could finish off strong. He has some time to get this done. And he ends up with 17. Okay, respectable. That's a respectable score. Okay. It might be surpassed, though, because I've seen others do better. Now, Steve Nash, I feel like he's had some disappointing showings in this contest before. Let's see if he can actually improve on previous shootouts that he's been in. So far, though, he only has 1, 2. Okay, now he has 4. His money ball rack is the last rack, so I like that. I always like when they do that. He's got 5 so far, though. 6 total. Do zone shot would really help, but he misses it. Top of the key. Let's see if he can make up ground here. Only needs to get past 17 to at least I don't know. If he gets 23 or 24, he'll be feeling much more comfortable. Dude's own shot is no good. He is not looking too good. Now, he does have the money ball rack, but he needs to hurry because there's 14 seconds left, and he's still a little while away from finishing this rack. Now, here he is. Man, only 11. Okay, here we go. He's only going to be able to get a couple of balls out. Yeah, he was only able to get 2 money balls released. So he ends up with 13. Woof, that is a bad showing for Steve Nash. Paul Pierce, the truth. Why don't you drop some truth right now on all these fools? The truth is, okay. I was gonna say, feels like he couldn't make a shot there, but he ended up strong. Ended strong with the first rack, 6 so far, and 7 total, 8. And 9 so far in the first 2 racks. He's almost surpassed Steve Nash. If he has a good showing here at the top of the key, he will surpass him. Unfortunately, he's missing quite a few. Feeling like this is one of those years where it's a dud because these guys are not showing up. Ugh. Oh my God. Come on, Paul Pierce. Ay. Okay, 13. He can at least surpass Steve Nash. Let's see if he can finish with 18. Or, I don't know. 14, 15, 17. He's tied Jameer Nelson. Great. Awesome. We gotta get... No. Come on. Give it Arenas. Come on. Show them what you're made of. Show these fools that you're the best of all of them. Come on. Gilbert Arenas. Here we go. Yes. Oh, I thought he was going to be stronger than that. Nah, just 3. Come on. Come on, Gil. No chill, Gil. Give us all you got. This can't be all you got. Oh. Okay, he's got 4. Dude's own shot would really help. And he sinks it. Okay. But yeah, we need more than that. We need more than that from Gil. 9 so far. Here he is. Okay. Not bad. 4 or 5 from top of the key. Here he is with the dude's own shot. No good. But here he is with the money ball rack. And this could really help him. He's got 14. Try 16. 18. This is good. Plenty of time to finish the final rack. 19 so far for Gil. 21. 21. Okay. Okay. That's more than respectable. He has surpassed Jameer Nelson. And who had 17 as well as who else had 17? Who cares? Alright, Richard Jefferson, let's see what you got. Let's see what you can bring to the table. He's got 2 so far. 3. And 5. Okay, that's a really good first rack. Here he is with the first wing rack. He missed a few of them badly, but here he is. At least he made 2 there. The dude's own shot's good. Top of the key with the money ball rack. He's got 14. Just 14 still. Dude's own shot. That's good. Okay. Let's see if he can surpass Jameer Nelson and the other guy who went. Oh, yeah, Paul Pierce. Of course, Paul Pierce. Yeah, Paul Pierce and Jameer Nelson both at 17. But Richard Jefferson, not only has he surpassed them, he has surpassed Gilbert Arenas, and he might just do a little bit better than that. No, never mind. 22. Okay, 22 for Richard Jefferson, 21 for Gil. Let's see if Manu Ginobili can take the 3rd spot, or are we going to get a shootout, a tiebreaker? Here he is starting off with the money ball rack. Made 2 already. 3rd one's a miss. 4 out of 5. Yes. The next rack. He's already at 10. This is what you want to see. He is feeling it, man. He is really feeling it. Or he was. Has 11 though. He can definitely get a big number here. 14. The do zone shot definitely helps. And top of the key, those are going in as well. All right, Manu Ginobili, he's doing it. He's getting it done. 18 already, so he's definitely making it to the next round. That is for sure. He can kind of just coast from here on out. He really doesn't need to keep trying. But I guess you want to, you know, find your rhythm, stay in it, and not get too cold and lose your confidence. So I guess for confidence' sake, it'd be good for him to make more, but it does feel like he's gotten a bit cold because he has 20, but it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He does end up with 22, so he actually ties Richard Jefferson. Despite missing all those in a row, he actually ends up tied for first thus far. So we got Richard Jefferson, Manu Ginobili, and Gilbert Arenas. A solid second round. That's a fun group of guys. Let's see how this turns out. Gilbert Arenas is up first. And, you know, I don't always agree with Gilbert Arenas on some of his takes, but he was a fun player, and he was a pretty good shooter. And here he is, really showing off just how good of a shooter he is, making 4 there total. And now he is at 5, 6. Money ball rack, or money ball shot, I mean, is in. Do zone shot, also in. 11 so far for Gilbert Arenas. Top of the key, he was doing pretty well here last time, and he is doing well again. I like to see this, because so many times we see players falter there. He went 4 or 5. Do zone shot is no good, but he has 16 so far. He still has plenty of time. He's really getting it out, getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Quick release is definitely helpful. He's got 20, and the money ball rack to come. Bring it on home, Gil. Oh, man, he is feeling it. 24. So 21 in the first round, 24 in the next round. A very strong showing for Gilbert Arenas. We'll see if that is enough to win the whole thing. Richard Jefferson, let's see if he has something to say about all that. Here he is, starting off in the corner. 3 of 3. Strong start. He's still strong. Oh, man. He has made all the shots so far. Here, he struggled here last time, but he's made the second one, the third one. Okay. Ooh. 3 of 5. You know, after going 5 for 5, I'll take it. 3 of 5. Here is his money ball rack. And, okay, thus far he's made 1. Can he at least get 2? Yes, he can. Do zone shot would really be good to hit, but he can't hit it. Now here he is at the other wing, making a few more. Ooh, that was a weak shot. That one's good. And that one is also good. 18 so far for Richard Jefferson. Can he? I don't think he's going to have enough juice. 19 total. That's not going to do it. It's a shame. It's a real shame. But now we got Manu Ginobili. Can he get 25? 25 to win. 24 to tie, 25 to win. Those are the stakes. He needs to start off strong if he wants a chance to do better than what Gil did. And so far, Manu Ginobili, he is at 5 points. Other wing. He's missing a few. Made that one. 6 so far for Ginobili. 8. Do zone shot is good. 11. And here he is. Top of the key. Made a few in a row. 3 of 4. That one was way off. My God. 14 for Manu Ginobili. Still has a chance to tie Gil. This would really help, but he needs to hit these, and so far he is doing that. 18 for Manu Ginobili. 20, 22. He can do this. He just needs to make 3 more shots. There's 1. And 2. No. He ends up with 24, tying Gilbert Arenas. And folks, it's going to be a shootout. Let's go. Let's see who can get the most in, 30 seconds, I think it is? 34 seconds. Okay. So Gilbert Arenas, for all the marbles, does he have any more left in the tank? Did he waste all of his energy so far? It looks like he's gotten 3. 3 out of 5. Not bad. Not impossible to beat either, though. Beatable. Very beatable right now, he is. And, okay, that money ball shot saved him a little bit. This dude's own shot would really save him. And he makes it. 8 so far for Gilbert Arenas. Can he get a few more here? That would really help his cause. 10, 11, 11. Okay. I mean, Ginobili could definitely surpass that. Let's see if he manages to do so. Where is his money ball rack? I always hate when the money ball rack isn't even in the first 3 racks, and I don't think it is. That's not good. That's going to hurt him, but he can still get 12, even without the money ball rack. I don't think he's going to get 12. I don't think he's going to win this, guys. I think it's over, unless he goes absolutely nuts, and he's not. All right. I mean, do the math. He can't be Gil. He can't beat Gil. It's not going to happen. So congratulations to Gilbert Arenas, the 2008 3-point shootout champion. Manu Ginobili only ended up with 3. Ugh, that is not a good number. But he still had a really nice performance overall, you know. But he just couldn't pull it out in the end. He couldn't win the whole thing. Gilbert Arenas is our 3-point contest champion. Congratulations to him. He joins the likes of Jameer Nelson, who won it last year, and Joe Johnson, and then, of course, going way back in the past, Dale Ellis, Reggie Miller, Terry Porter, Del Curry, Chris Childs, John Starks, Allen Houston, Chuck Person, Latrell Sprewell, Nick Anderson, Brian Russell, Jamal Mashburn, Glenn Rice, Taylor Brandon. Slam dunk contest: Dwight Howard, Martell Webster, Josh Smith, and Andre Iguodala. I will be Martell Webster because I was thinking he'd probably be the underdog, so I'm going to take the underdog. Of course, if you remember, last year I was J.R. Smith, and I finally won the contest. So now we will see. Can I repeat? Can I be a repeat champion? And if I can, I think I'm going to retire myself from this contest. I think. I'm pretty sure I will. Unless I really feel like I want to do it again. I don't want to close the door on it altogether, but if I do win it, if I start winning it, then it gets boring if I'm just winning it every year. So, yeah. The storyline, we'll see if that wraps up me trying to win this contest. Dwight Howard with a pretty basic dunk there. One-handed jam. No one seems to care about it. Yeah, not much authority. Yeah, and I remember his dunks in real life. He had some really creative ones. They weren't like all-time worthy, but he still had some really nice ones. That was a 35 score, so the judges thought it was fine. They thought it was okay. Nothing special, but wasn't terrible either. Now let's see what I can do. I won it last year as J.R. Smith. Have I learned something? Have I figured out how to get a high score in this game? Let's see if that is something that I indeed do. Okay, not bad. See, you got to release it earlier. You got to release the stick earlier is what I've learned. There, I didn't release it quite early enough. Let's see if I still get a pretty solid score. The dunk itself is whatever. It's all about the release, I've learned. 28, yikes. 28 for Martell Webster, so maybe that's gonna hurt me, actually. I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this. Josh Smith is next. Haven't really seen him dunk all that much in the sim. Let's see if he can show us something surprising. He's been a really good player for the Wizards, though. Let's see what he does here. Ooh, that was interesting. That was very interesting. I don't think I've quite seen it like that before in this sim. So that was very reminiscent of a Vince Carter dunk in real life, right? Isn't that a reverse 360 going against the green? Maybe not quite. It looks similar to that anyway. A 40 is underselling it. That should be a 50. In this sim, that's a 50 dunk, and the judges are nuts for not giving that to him. So that's I don't agree with that at all. That was actually a really impressive dunk for this sim. We've seen some really lame dunks. They're mostly lame dunks. Let's be real, but that one was actually pretty nice. Iggy. Oh, okay. I like that one too. Very nice. The double clutch. Maybe it's not a double clutch, but he really pulls it down. Oh, he pulls it down with two hands. And then makes it a one-handed reverse jam. I like that one a lot. Let's see what he gets. 40. 40 doesn't seem high enough. And man, I got my work cut out for me. I got 28. I'm really going to have to bring it in the next round if I want a chance to even come close. So, Dwight Howard, maybe the weakest dunk other than mine over the first round. Let's see if he can follow that up with something even better. Hopefully he can, because it would really be lame if he didn't. And here he is, with a pretty ferocious jam, and he falls down while he does it. Some theatrics. He kind of stumbles. Was that a stumble? Did he do that on purpose? And he just kind of falls. Okay. 31. Wow, the judges are not having it. They're just not having it with Dwight Howard. They didn't like the little stumble at the end, the little fall. They thought that was a bit much. Tough crowd. Martell Webster, meanwhile, a.k.a. me. See how I do here. Ooh, you see the bar? It's all about that bar. I got it really high. It took me way too long to figure out that's what I needed to do, by the way. I'm not very quick when it comes to things like this. But what was my score? What was my score? Wait, I didn't realize we never actually see a score? What the hell? All right, well, I don't know what the hell I did. I don't know what the score was. What the hell? The bar was really high, too. Man. Oh, Josh Smith, the little bounce dunk there. We're seeing some really nice dunks in this contest, I gotta say. My standards are very low, but they're being surpassed. 27? What? That's not right. And we really don't know who has the lead at this point, because my score didn't even pop up. We just skipped right to the next dunker. So I really don't. I didn't touch any buttons either. That was a weird glitch on there. I don't even know it was a glitch. We just missed it. Oh, that was a weak dunk. No one likes that one. It's a reverse dunk, but he doesn't really jump very high. Definitely not as impressive as his first dunk. Let's see what the judges say. 25. Wow. Feels like it's anyone's game. Who's going to win this? Let's see who wins. I'm not even sure. The winner is me, actually. I won it, but I don't feel satisfied because I don't know what my score was. That was very unsatisfying. I guess it's cool that I won, but I wish I knew why I won, because I don't know what score they gave me. Very strange. And on that note, let's move on to the All-Star game. Be checking out the fourth quarter, and I'm going to step away and let the announcers take over for the rest of the All-Star game. Let the stars do their thing. And yeah, so almost the entire fourth quarter. And yeah, let's throw it over to the announcers, Kevin Harlan, etc., Clark Kellogg, and I'll be back later.
Anthony looking it over. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Steps back. Arenas kicks to Garnett. Passes it to Duncan. Outside Arenas. 5 to shoot. Pass to Garnett. Over Bryant. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to McGrady. Back to LeBron. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Weber, the pass to Iverson. Shoots over Kobe, and it's Iverson missing. The West trails by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's McGrady. Off target with his 3. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Arenas against Anthony. The 3 from Iverson. Here's Garnett. Moves back up. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. The kick out to Bryant. Fires the 3. Garnett grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Iverson. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. And the East leads by 6.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Now here's McGrady. The West again cannot hit. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And here is Iverson. Shoots over Kobe. And the shot is long. Now James. And here's Anthony for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. The East leading by 3. Arenas with it. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Another shot over Brad. West All-Stars with the rebound. James has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. McGrady dishes to Kobe. Back to McGrady. The shot missing. And it's the East going the other way. Iverson outside. And the rejection by Green.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Bryant with it. Iverson picks him up. Here's Anthony. That one good for 2. Now just a 1-point East All-Star lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here is Weber. Back to Arenas. James against Weber. On deep, Arenas. Rebounded by Anthony.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
No good off the back of the rim.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Outside Arenas. He dishes it to Garnett. And the rejection by Breer. From deep LeBron. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. And the West leads by 2.
And LeBron has added the three-point shot to his bag, especially the last several years. Outstanding at knowing when to let that 3 fly.
Here is Arenas. Garnett with the screen on McGrady. Stolen by Brand. McGrady against Arenas. McGrady passes to Anthony. Out to the wing. McGrady outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the basket by Arenas.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's McGrady following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. Here's Brand, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Brand with the board and hoop. He's a monster on that glass.
Now here's Arenas. Garnett with a screen on McGrady. Arenas kicks to Garnett. Jacks up a three, and the rejection by Brand. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Allen's checked in. A three off the inbound. Buries the long-range jumper.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball, Ray Allen ready to fire.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Pass to Carmelo. Pulls up on the elbow. It's hauled in by the East. Weber's got 5 rebounds tonight. He locks up the alley-oop pass. And Weber throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Ryan against Arenas. Passes it to Duncan. Back to Arenas. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. And another three from the East.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Arenas. Into the lane, and it's Arenas with the jam.
That's something Arenas does really well, finding angles and avenues on his way to the rack.
On the wing, Bryant. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
Outside Arenas. Garnett with the screen for Arenas. Over Bryant. Arenas misses. The West trails by 3. And here is McGrady. Outside Anthony. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Duncan dishes to Arenas. Garnett with a screen on McGrady. Here's Arenas. Arenas missing again. Arenas has gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. McGrady kicks to Kobe. Pass to James. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And it's now only a 1-point East All-Star lead. Now a timeout called by the East.
And he could tell his guy.
Now Arenas.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint. Here's Duncan. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great activity level on the board. Impressive. Wow.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to... And the West All-Stars have possession. Outside Anthony to tie it up. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got his 8th assist here tonight. Now a timeout called by the... Arenas with it. Duncan with the screen for Arenas. No good on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively, he has confidence to drill the three.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
On deep. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter. Allen up top. McGrady covering. Arenas against Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A lights-out competitor in the clutch. Arenas knows his team expects him to come through.
The first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
And both free throws good for Arenas.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Arenas against Bryant. Second chance shot.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Allen kicks it over to Arenas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy.
Passes to McGrady. Baseline try. Kobe misses. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
McGrady. The West again cannot hit. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Weber at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Carter outside to end the run. That one, no good. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
107-99 is the final score of this game. The Eastern All-Stars come away on top. It was a close game. A nice back and forth all throughout the fourth quarter. But the East pulled away at the end. Gilbert Arenas had some nice plays. Weber, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett. Yeah, the East really showed out. And they did a fantastic job ultimately beating the West. Some solid performances from quite a few players. Let's see if we can check out the box score right now. Drum roll, please. Okay, here we go. LeBron James with 20 points. Steve Nash with 18. Let's just give it to Steve Nash. Fine. He's going to be the All-Star MVP unofficially. And that's it, guys. That is the episode. Thanks very much for tuning in. We'll be wrapping up the 2008 season, most of it, next week. Should I release all the episodes? I don't know. I don't know if I could do 5 episodes next week. I might do 3 again. It'd be nice to do 5 because that would wrap up the whole season, but I just don't have time to record 5 in a week anymore. Next episode, we'll be wrapping up the 2008 season. Lots of games. That's going to be a long one. Hope you're excited about that one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.